You're now watching Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Here are the headlines. Cần Thơ Party Secretary Đỗ Thanh Bình and City Chairman Chương inspected the Visit Cần Thơ project in Vĩnh Thạnh District. Military Zone 9 Defense and Security Education Council held an online conference to review 2024 efforts and set 2025 goals. Home King's Temple in Cần Thơ City will be open daily from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. during Home King Festival. Top news today. On March 31st morning, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee Đỗ Thanh Bình and Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Chương came to inspect Visit Cần Thơ Industrial Park project progress in Vĩnh Thạnh District. The Visit Cần Thơ Industrial Park project has completed site clearance and compensation. The access road from National Highway 80 is nearing completion, and the resettlement area is approximately 70% finished. The Vam Cống Bridge access road's construction unit is being reassessed, while a secondary investor has expressed interest. The lack of a land use rights certificate has prevented Visit Cần Thơ Investment Joint Stock Company from finalizing a contract. Secretary Đỗ Thanh Bình urged Visit to expedite construction according to the design and secure additional sand suppliers. He also directed the City People's Committee to provide active support to facilitate the secondary investor factory groundbreaking ceremony. On March 31st, the National Defense and Security Education Council of Military Zone 9 convened an online conference to assess the 2024 National Defense and Security Education efforts and establish objectives for 2025. In 2024, Military Zone 9 successfully conducted extensive national defense and security training, including 11 officer classes with 1,020 participants and 443 general classes with 37,038 participants. The National Defense and Security Education Council also facilitated central-level training for provincial cadres and organized 47 local classes, reaching 3,463 individuals. National Defense and Security Education Centers trained 28,365 students in the 2023-2024 academic year. Ms. Nguyễn Thị Ngọc Điệp, Vice Chairwoman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, emphasized Cần Thö's adaptable training strategies, ensuring national defense knowledge reached diverse social groups through varied dissemination methods. Lieutenant General Nguyễn Xuân Giác commended the agencies, localities, and schools for their contributions and called for continued adherence to national defense education laws and regulations. He stressed the importance of strengthening training programs, enhancing infrastructure, and promoting best practices. The conference concluded with commendation for 6 collectives and 15 individuals recognized for their outstanding achievements in national defense and security education. A delegation from Shantou City, Guangdong Province, China, headed by Vice Mayor Peng Tong-en, met with the People's Committee of Cần Thơ City on March 30 afternoon. The visit commemorated the 20th anniversary of the City Cooperative Relationship 2005-2025. During the meeting, Shantou Vice Mayor Peng Tong-en lauded the 20-year cooperative relationship with Cần Thơ City, emphasizing Shantou's strengths in toy and garment manufacturing and expressing interest in establishing a toy factory in Cần Thơ City. Cần Thơ City People's Committee Vice Chairwoman Nguyễn Thị Ngọc Điệp welcomed the potential investment, proposing expanded academic exchanges, scholarship, and Chinese language training. She also suggested sharing port management expertise for Cái Cui Port and strengthening business ties to enhance trade and investment in processing, high-tech agriculture, and tourism. Cần Thơ particularly welcomes Chinese investment in restaurants, hotels, and agricultural production and export services at the planned Mekong Delta Agricultural Center, pending Prime Minister approval. The Ministry of Home Affairs has proposed the dissolution of district-level authorities effective July 1st, 2025, as outlined in the draft amended law on organization of local government. The draft amended law on organization of legal government proposes the dissolution of district-level authorities, including People's Council, People's Committees, and their respective agencies, effective July 1, 2025. Conversely, ward-level government in Ho Chi Minh City and Da Nang City will continue under the current 2021-2026 term until the 2026-2031 Ward People's Committee are elected. To facilitate the transition from a three-tier to a two-tier government system, the Ministry of Home Affairs has proposed transitional regulations, including deadlines for the government to redistribute tasks and powers and for district-level handover procedures. The National Assembly is scheduled to consider this draft law at its 9th session, opening in early May. Cần Thơ City People's Committee has directed units to increase promotion and expedite the disbursement of social housing loan capital to eligible beneficiaries, including veterans, civil servants, and low-income individuals. Cần Thơ City has disbursed approximately 34 billion Vietnamese dong in social housing loans since the start of 2025. This includes 250 million for home construction renovation and 33,659 billion for 48 social housing purchases or hire purchases. To expedite disbursement and meet the Prime Minister 2025 social housing targets, the chairman of the City People's Committee has issued directives. The Department of Construction is tasked with publicly listing eligible social housing projects and coordinating with developers to access loan demand for purchase, hire purchase. District People's Committee are responsible for reviewing and compiling loan applications for home construction, renovation, and ensuring timely disbursement to eligible individuals. The Ministry of Health has issued an urgent dispatch directing medical facilities nationwide to strengthen measles triage, admission, treatment, and infection control. Local health authorities are instructed to ensure adequate medicines, supplies, and equipment, and to establish separate examination areas for suspected and confirmed measles cases. The Ministry of Health has issued an urgent directive to provincial and city health authorities, calling for enhanced measles prevention and control in light of the increased case numbers and facilitate observed in early 2025. Medical facilities are to immediately revise their response plans, addressing admissions, emergency care, isolation, and treatment procedures for both suspected and confirmed measles patients. Public health campaigns should focus on promoting preventive behaviors, such as mask usage and covering coughs and sneezes. To mitigate cross-infection risk, hospitals must implement separate examination areas for measles patients. Localities are also required to ensure sufficient medical supplies, follow established measles diagnosis and treatment protocols, and foster strong collaboration between prevention and treatment teams. The Ministry of Health reports that Vietnam elderly population has reached 16.1 million, representing 16% of national population. Vietnam is among Asia-Pacific aging nations, transitioning to an aged population in 17 to 20 years, a significantly shorter time frame than other countries. Ho Chi Minh City currently exhibits the highest population aging index in Vietnam, with over 1.3 million individuals aged 60 and above, constituting 12.05% of the city's population. It is projected that by 2030, this demographic will reach 20%, or approximately 1.8 million residents. The state budget allocates approximately 28 trillion Vietnamese dong annually to provide social allowances and health insurance for supported demographics, including the elderly. The Ministry of Health intends to strengthen its monitoring and evaluation of elderly-related policies and legislations to facilitate informed future policy development. The Cần Thơ Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism announced that the Hùng King's Temple will be open to the public and tourists from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily from April 5th to 7, 2025. Cần Thơ City Hùng King's Festival will feature a series of events from April 5th to 7, 2025 at the Hùng King's Temple. The temple will be open daily from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. On April 6th, The fourth Cần Thơ City cross-country race will draw 3,000 participants. The official commemoration ceremony will be held at 7 a.m. on April 7, including a 5-color flag raising, incense offerings, and tributes. That day will also include calligraphy displays, gifts distribution, free vegetarian meals, and a 1,000 participant traditional Vietnamese costume parades from the temple to the Southern Folk Cake Festival. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.